Σήμερα το Protagon θα σας ταξιδεύσει κάπου πολύ μακριά. Πολύ πιο πέρα από την Ελλάδα, ακόμα πιο πέρα από την Ευρώπη. Κάπου στην άλλη άκρη του κόσμου. Για να συναντήσει το γνωστό σε εμάς κυρίως μέσα από τα βιβλία του, Ίρβιν Γιάλομ.
Γεια σας. Βρισκόμαστε στο αεροδρόμιο Λαγκάρντι της Ουάσιγκτον. Σε λίγα λεπτά από τώρα αναχωρεί η πτήση μας με προορισμό το Σαν Φραντζίσκο της Καλιφόρνια. Ο λόγος του ταξιδιού μας εκεί είναι για μια συνέντευξη ιδιαίτερα ενδιαφέρουσα. Όχι για το δουνουτού, όχι για την οικονομία, όχι για να συζητήσουμε για το τι κάνουν οι αγορές, αλλά για να πάμε να βρούμε στο σπίτι του, στο Πάλο Άλτο, τον πιο γνωστό και πιο διάσημο εν ζωή ψυχοθεραπευτή του 20ου αιώνα, τον Ίρβιν Γιάλομ. Ιδιαίτερα αγαπητός στο ελληνικό κοινό. Νομίζω ότι οι περισσότεροι από εμάς έχουμε διαβάσει τουλάχιστον ένα από τα βιβλία του και μας έχει αφήσει κάποια αποτυπώματα στη ψυχή και στο μυαλό μας. Θα τα πούμε σε λίγες ώρες αφότου προσγειωθούμε στο Σαν Φραντζίσκο και πάμε να βρούμε εκεί, στο σπίτι του, τον Ίρβιν Γιάλομ. Θα τα πούμε σε λίγες ώρες. Χαίρετε. Φτάσαμε εδώ, στο σπίτι του Ίρβιν Γιάλομ. Βρισκόμαστε στον κήπο του γνωστού ψυχοθεραπευτή, στον κήπο του σπιτιού του. Ακριβώς πίσω μου τον βλέπετε να έρχεται και ξεκινάει η συνέντευξη εδώ για το Protagon. Θα τα πούμε σε λίγη ώρα. We can leave? Yeah.
Ο Ίρβιν Γιάλομ, εκτός από διάσημος ψυχοθεραπευτής ή για πολλούς ο νέος Φρόιντ των ημερών μας, είναι ο άνθρωπος που απέδειξε, κυρίως μέσα από τις σελίδες του βιβλίου του «Ο Δήμιος του Έρωτα», το πόσο επικίνδυνος μπορεί να γίνει ο έρωτας για όσους αποφασίζουν να ερωτευτούν χωρίς πρώτα όμως να έχουν αγαπήσει πραγματικά τον ίδιο τους τον εαυτό. Πόσες δόσεις αλήθεια παράφορου έρωτα μπορούμε να αντέξουμε στη ζωή μας? Μέχρι πού μπορεί να μας οδηγήσει η ερωτική αιμονή για ένα άλλο άτομο? Γιατί η ερωτική εξειδανίκευση του αντικειμένου του πόθου μας συνδέεται συχνά με την ερωτική απογοήτευση? Πώς η ερωτική έλξη ενός ζευγαριού μπορεί να παραμείνει αναλύωτη στο χρόνο? Αυτά είναι μερικά από τα ερωτήματα με τα οποία έφτασα φορτωμένος στην προσωπική οικία του Ίρβιν Γιάλομ για μια συζήτηση που κάναμε για το Protagon γύρω από το θέμα του έρωτα.
How did you get here? By taxi? I got here by walking. I got the bus from the Palo Alto station and the bus dropped me off some meters away from here.
Wow, that's hard. How are you going to get back?
I'm gonna, maybe if I find a taxi, otherwise I can walk to the bus station and then it's okay.
And then you're going to take the train?
I'm gonna take the train, going to San Francisco. and then from
I'll
San
take you to
Francisco.
the train station.
No, it's okay.
No, I can take you to the train. I've got to go down Palo Alto anyway.
Ah, really?
Yeah, so I'll take you to the train station, but you'll have to wait for make a 10
Okay.
phone call. Okay.
Fine.
All right.
But I hope this will not be spent from our interviews minutes here.
Right? Oh no.
So we are here in your garden.
Right.
Is it treated by yourself?
Oh, my wife is the main gardener in the family.
Oh, really?
Yeah, she really loves the garden.
Do you love staying here?
I love staying here. We've been traveling for the last 5 weeks, and I'm very glad to be back now. I don't want to go anywhere again for a long time.
How many years have you been with your wife as a couple?
Oh, we met when she was, I was in the 9th grade, so I was about 15.
15.
15.
Do you believe that a love coming up in your 15 years old is a mature love?
Oh, I think the nature of love changes in many different ways. But so we've gone through the whole cycle of love in our relationship.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm very lucky to have had someone I've been this close to all my life.
And you had the bad moments as well in all of this.
It would be impossible to have a good marriage and not have some bad moments that you went through. But yes, we've had some bad moments, but not really bad. We've had 4 children, and both of us working, and naturally things are going to be hectic in one's life.
Are you still in love with your wife?
Oh, yes.
Is it easy, this to make it?
No, it's not. Is it easy?
Yeah.
It's very easy.
It's very easy.
Yeah.
And I mean, do you spend a lot of hours in your day with your wife?
As much as I can.
Like what? I mean, you spend a lot of time in your other house, writing, I know.
It's just a few minutes away, but I'm up in the house every hour or two, and I see her during the day, and we spend every evening together.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
And can you describe us your daily program? One time you wake up and then you're doing what?
I usually wake up I'm sleeping later now. I usually sleep till about 7 or 7:30, and then I work for a few hours in my study, writing, but constantly going back and forth to the house. And then I start seeing patients, maybe 3 to 5 or 4 to 6 in the evening. I'll take a couple of bike rides around the neighborhood here to get some exercise. I'll meet a friend for lunch usually.
Do you accept
Most days of the week.
Do you accept your patients in your place there?
Sure. Do I accept patients? Well, I only see patients about a year, so when a patient ends, I take a new patient.
And I can see that they are very wealthy. I can guess that they are very wealthy.
Well, they're not very well.
Is it expensive, a psychotherapist process for a
I
patient?
think it is, yeah. And certainly with the psychiatrist.
For the average of people who cannot afford it.
The average of people around here can afford it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. And do you have any victims of love as patients?
Victims of love. Well, I have victims of love gone wrong. Perhaps I have patients who have broken off or had a relationship broken off and can't get over it. I have patients who had some kind of demon lover and think of that lover all the time and can't get that lover out of their mind. So yes, I guess you could say victims of love.
How the love? It's a dangerous thing for people.
It depends on what kind of love. If it's a highly,
The love obsession is
if it's a love obsession, if it's very, very infatuated, you absolutely can't live with that person, then it can be pretty dangerous.
and the symptoms are
Well, the symptoms of a love infatuation, well, just go to Romeo and Juliet or ever the ancient myths about a love infatuation. And often, sometimes you idealize the person. You make the person into something other than they are. So that everything that person says or does seems exalted or beautiful and very rich or wise. You're not quite on earth. But it takes a few years to settle down. You see that person little bit more honestly.
This lapse of obsession is exaggerated in case that the person, your patient, was rejected by the other person that he or she loves.
Well, they're not exaggerated because of the rejection, but maybe they're rejected because of the exaggeration. Because the other person wasn't seeing them truly or loving them for what they were, but for what they stood for, or because of their family, or only because of their beauty or their sex.
But there are many times, I think, I don't know if you have a patient like that who has been rejected by their lovers, and they cannot accept that fact.
Yeah. I have had.
How do you try to heal this patient?
It takes time. It takes other friendships. It takes a lot of talking about it. If possible, it takes an ability to talk to that person, the lover, to have a more reasonable conversation. Sometimes even if you can have that other person come in to see the therapist, so you can have a more reasoned conversation. If there's another person involved, and the other person has chosen another man or another woman, then you get into this painful realm of jealousy. That takes a long time to heal as well. So it's a very, very complex thing. My wife has just been working for the last couple of years on a book on love called How the French Invented Love. I think it'll probably be out of news in some point.
Do you have any patient currently affected by this kind of love obsession or love rejection?
I have one patient who has a great deal of trouble meeting women. And they meet a woman, and sometimes is very concerned about that woman not reciprocating her feelings.
Have you ever been jealous with your wife?
Oh, that gets into personal material. I can't talk about that.
I mean, jealousness is a real symptom.
I doubt if there's anybody who's not really jealous. You know, when I was 15 and 16, and my wife went out with someone else for a New Year's party, I was very jealous. Sure.
And what do you believe is the best recipe for a love to be sustainable over the years, over the decades?
It's hard to think of a single recipe, but you know, mutual respect for one and the other. I think I respect my wife a great deal. She has a great deal to offer me. I have a great deal to offer her. We help each other in our work. I think it's very important to choose wisely.
Last question. Is it easy for you to be a love executioner? Because in some way you are.
Well,
Psychotherapism kills maybe the love.
well,
Maybe
sometimes it does. Sometimes I then it's unfolded.
no words. It's okay. So do you feel yourself like being
Once in a while it happens. A while ago I had a patient who had extramarital affair, very much in love with that other person. At the same time, it was a very unwise choice. The person was unavailable to her. I knew for a fact that she was going to be terribly hurt by this. I tried to confront her with the facts. So with her, I was being executioner. But it was a kind, charitable execution.
So the real life is the life that is building by the tools of trustiness, by the tools of truth.
Exactly, right. And sometimes older people, maybe parents sometimes, have a suspicion that this isn't the perfect mate for them. And it throws parents into a dilemma of what to do. Sometimes their wisdom is greater than the child and their craft. There are times that marriage changes. several people changed, and it turns out to be a very, very good marriage.
And there are couples coming here, having come here for taking psychotherapy.
Right. I don't do a lot of couples therapy. I have in the past. I don't now. But I think couples.
Can you describe as the case?
I think couples therapy is tremendously important. So, I've seen people in the past long ago. One person was feeling very insecure. They were overly jealous of the husband. They were suspicious of the husband. This was making the husband dislike them even more. So we work on that. And if you're open with people, they can talk about their fears and talk about how they regard the other's feelings and whether they have empathy for the others. I think that helps.
Love is the real meaning in the life of a person.
Love is a very important thing. It is for me.
Without which a person can get into a depression in his life.
Well, I know a lot of single people who've been single for many years. They're not deeply in a romantic love relationship, but they're very happy. So I don't want to agree with that. It's not a one-to-one thing. Without being in love, you don't enter depression. That's not true. A lot of people are very successful with that romantic love.
Mm-hmm. And one advice that you would give to young people hearing our interview here in Greece about their relationships, about building a real relationship.
I think the person who you relate to, the person who you want to marry, really has to be your best friend as well.
So you have to talk about everything with your love.
That's right.
That is the advice.
That's right.
Thank you very
You have
much.
to be a best friend.
So this is your advice to young
My
couples.
advice. That's worked for me and my marriage.
Thrilling, I love the way you're breaking my heart. Although we're gonna ruin it, it's heaven while you're doing it. I love the way I feel when we kiss. You're terribly, terribly, terribly irresistible. Inside of me, a light of me. You really know how it's gonna hurt tomorrow, but it feels so good now. So darling, just keep playing your part. 'Cause I love the way you're breaking my heart.